എല്ലാം നല്ല പ്രോഗ്രാമായിരുന്നു. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ജെഫ്രിയുടെ പ്രോഗ്രാം കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ ഇത് അധികപ്പെട്ടാകുമോ എന്ന് എനിക്കൊരു ചിന്ത ഇല്ലാതില്ല. ഞാൻ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഇത് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അത് കാരണം എന്നോട് നിങ്ങൾ ക്ഷമിക്കണം. ഒരു സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് ഒന്നുമില്ല, ഞാൻ പുറകെ ഇരുന്നപ്പോൾ ഒന്ന് എഴുതിയെടുത്തതാ. If you guys pay attention, there are a lot of timely things that I have put together, and so I want everybody to pay a little bit closer attention. It won't be repeated. So നിങ്ങളുടെ അറ്റൻഷനെ ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കുന്നു. എൻ്റെ പേര് വടക്കേ ഇന്ത്യ വീരസ്വാമി. I recently went to a funeral home. എൻ്റെ ഒരു buddy, my co-worker passed away. His name was Simon, so I went to the funeral service, and my experience is what I'm sharing with you guys. Okay, so a couple of our company fellows, co-workers, we all got together and we thought that we will buy some flowers and we will give it to this man. The one who died was Simon. And they asked me to buy the flowers, and I went to the shop and I bought the flowers, and I saw some basket full of fruits were there, so I grabbed that too. I went to the funeral home. As you all know, I put the flower next to the box, and I turned. His wife was sitting down there. I went and gave her the basket of fruit, and I told her this: "I'm sorry for your loss." The shopkeeper, suddenly I remembered this, and the shopkeeper told me that, these fruits are all rich and sweet. So I told her, when you feel it, you can grab a bite at it. And she kind of looked at me. I'm like, well, her look like, my daughter when she was 1 year old, I gave her a doll that was beaten up. Now she's 11, how that look will be like. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I walked and I sat in the back seat. The pastor was speaking. The sermon was going like a history class. He started with the Jewish, he came to American history, he's going back to Indian history. He is not stopping. So I sat there, and one uncle's phone got ringed. Immediately, that uncle took the phone and he's trying to, he was a little old man and he was trying to switch it off, but the phone was ringing. So he tried to take it out, and suddenly the video, they came. The old phone, the phone like, that picture came, and it says, please switch off your phones, mobile phones. Okay. And then the next picture comes, please silence your smartphones. I'm a straightforward guy. I spoke up. I said, what? What's the difference? The guys didn't like it, right? There was one guy who was sitting next to that Mr. Simon. He kind of turned back and looked at me like this. What? What's the difference? What's the difference? He looked at me strangely, and then I thought, okay, whatever this is, he's kind of telling me to get out, I think. So I just walked out. I thought I would catch up some fresh air, so I walked out. When I walked out, this Amachi came. She was getting out of the car with a stick, and she was really, shaking. So I thought I would go and help her, and I wanted to hold. So I went close to her and I hold her hand. And she told me to take her in and, place her on a seat. So I was walking her and I grabbed the last seat and said, Amachi, you sit here. She said, no, put me on the front seat. She said, are you sure? She said, yeah, I'm positive, put me on the front seat. I told her, Amachi, the pastor is boring. He's talking all history classes. You really want to go in the ceremony? She looked at me again, looking at that, and she said, who am I? I said, no, I'm the pastor's mother. Ooh. I said, do you know who am I? She said, no clue. Oh, thank God. I walked out. Okay. So after I placed it, I went and sat a little bit in the middle, where kind of, between two guys, my right hand side, one a little more older fellow, more probably 50s, 60s. And then the right hand side, probably like, close to my age, I sat there. And finally, the pastor stopped speaking. So the next man comes, he took the Bible and he said, please, everybody stand up, and in responsive reading, let's start Psalms 92. I didn't have a Bible, so I grabbed a Bible from the pew and I hold it, and I'm waiting there. And everybody turned, this man, I'm waiting. This man started reading. I'm like, what? I'm waiting. He started reading. I'm saying, what? The next guy said, he's reading Psalms 92. Yeah, but it's Psalms 92, man. I'm like, but he didn't tell the page number. In my church, they always tell me the page number. So I didn't know the page number. I'm like, okay, can you tell me the page number? The guy said, well, that Bible is different than my Bible. What? Is this Bible? Yeah. Is that Bible? Yeah. Just tell me the page number. He said, well, it comes after Job, before Proverbs. I get that. Tell me where is Proverbs. Tell me the page number. He doesn't tell me the page number. I'm thinking, man, this is messed up place. This is messed up. So I thought, whatever this is, so immediately we started getting inside a little bit of argument. When we got inside a little bit of argument, the right-hand side, a little bit old fellow, he looked at me strangely. I said, okay, I'll keep quiet, okay? At that time, I kind of sort of come to know about this. Simon is a Pentecostal believer. His wife is a Seventh-day believer. Okay, fine. I'm in a perfect place, right? So, couple of seats in front of me on the right-hand side, there is a couple was serious standing, and the couple looked at me, and that uncle, for you guys to understand that Achay, smiled at me. I said, okay, did I speak loudly? When you are smiling at me? You did this. I'm like, okay, got it. I got it. And after the message, all this over, we got out, and I was getting out, waiting for my buddy, so I walked a little bit side, and I was standing there. This uncle and auntie, they came to me, and they shook me, Mone, I am Varghese. This is Mrs. Varghese. I said, nice. See you. Hey, nice meeting you guys, right? So they asked me, are you related? I said, oh, no. He's my lead at we worked at the same place, and he's my lead, and I'm just waiting for my buddy, so that's why I moved up. He said, Mrs. Varghese is now widowed. I said, technically no. She can still date and have a, he got freaked out, man. He looked at me and he said, oh, no, that is wrong. I said, wrong? Yeah, Bible says that is sin. Which Bible? You looked at me, what do you mean by which Bible? I'm like, well, I took a Bible from the church, and that Bible, Psalms 92, I didn't know the page number. Anyhow, so he looked at me, Mohan, all Bibles say it is sin. Oh, all Bible says? Yes. Okay, I got it. So it's sin. So no. So what can we do now? Oh, we like to help her. Okay, we can help her. Can you donate? Oh, yeah, sure. Let me go to my car and grab my check. I will write it for her. He said, no, Mone. We don't want check. Okay, what? You guys so advanced? You can charge me on my car? You got a Nook or something? I will give it to you in my car. No. We prefer only cash. Oh, really? I looked all around, and I had some $50. I said, oh, here it is $50. You know what? They accepted. I said, well, if you let me, I can get my check and write you $500 maybe, this is for a good cause. They said, no, we only accept cash. I said, okay, give me, help me to understand. Why you only accept cash? Well, we were standing there. That is the time that the burden came to my heart, So we didn't form a name for the organization. I'm like, what? But actually they walked out. Really? God, my $50, God. Okay, right? So I said, man, this place is really messed up. So we went to the cemetery, and we were standing there. I know I'm messed up, right? So I just stood nearby a tent, and I was standing very close, waiting for them to finish the service. Well, the pastor, that is the time that I kind of fully understood. The pastor was waiting for the wife side, the Seventh-day church pastor, to come. I guess that was an old man, really old man. This old man, the car was coming really fast, running over all the grass and things like that. They finally got there. This is the place, the cemetery that we are on, and they got there somewhere there. And as soon as he got there, he saw a wall. And the wall is covered with a lid. He started taking his book and started talking. And this, Simon's pastor was telling, so he is doing it something there. And Simon's pastor was standing here and he told his wife, Simon, I told you not to go to the seventh day. Look, that guy doesn't know he's praying over the septic tank and he's still praying. Here is the. So immediately Mrs. Simon stood up and she said, Pastor, that's not my husband. My husband is here. Oh, so this old man started shaking and coming and everybody was cursing in their heart and they were strangely looking at him. And when this man came to him and he figured it out that these people are all, kind of irritated. He said, you all, in this church, you all will go to hell. I sat there and laughed. Oh yeah, that's right. You looked at me and said, why are you laughing? You are absolutely right. But why you are laughing? I'm not from this church, that's why I'm laughing. Right? So everybody started turning back and looking at me. I'm like, okay, got it, guys. So I thought I was screwed over backward. And I went. I saw the little kids like this, right? And I went there, and one kid was writing down. I said, well, what you writing? Oh, my dad told me that I have to take notes. Really? In the cemetery? Oh, everywhere. Okay, can you tell me what that man is saying? She looked at him and said, 2 Peter. I'm like, what? 2 Peter? I never heard that. Okay. I moved out. I said, this is messed up. This is truly messed up. I moved out. And I saw, a little bit youth, like that kind of a youth, Charlie Sam kind of youth. I went and I joined them. And they looked at me and went, I'm like, yeah. So, after a couple of scanning up and down, the girls and boys scanned me. I'm like, hey, I got dressed up. I'm cool, So they looked at all those things and, we went to they have a different shed and they serve the food. So we went there. We went and they started serving. So I joined this bunch and I sat there. And one fellow came and hit me. Hey, I'm Matt. Hey, I'm Mark. Hey, I'm Luke. Hey, I'm John. Hey, I'm Jacob. Hey, I'm Isaac. I'm like, oh, hey, I'm Sarah. I'm Rebecca. Really? Man, I feel like loud now. I am a Christian. I can fill with all Christian people. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Okay. So after that, Sarah just hopped in and Sarah asked me a question. Well, she asked all of them, hey, what's the difference between 44 and 45? Well, everybody was looking at it strangely. What is the difference between 44? And they're looking at Sarah, looking at me, looking at each other. I'm like, dude, I'm an engineer. Ask me. I'm smart. Ask me. I got the answer. So finally, they all looked at me. Okay, what's the answer? I said, no, it's black and white. Oh, Sarah got offended. She looked at me. I said, why? It's simple. It's black and white. 44. The difference between 44 and 45 is 1. It's simple, right? She said, no, you racist. Really? What did I do? You were talking about Obama and Donald Trump, right? Sitting president, elected president, black and white. Whoa. This place is messed up. I'm not coming here. I walked out. I walked in and I'm looking at up and said, where am I? What is this place? Oh, that Amici in back, she whispered, graveyard. And she looked at me and said, Yada, Pota, Thank you. Signing off, guys. May God bless you. Be a good Christian, right? God bless you.